Hi, it's Gavin here, and today I was going to show you a little bit about twirling. Twirling is a maneuver you do with a training stick or a weapon, and it's a fun little movement. It kind of creates a little bit of chaos, a little bit of confusion, and but it's a lot of fun to do mostly. Anyways, so basically you can use any weapon you want. It could be a baton, a training stick, whatever. I happen to have a training Gladius here, which is kind of cool. The Gladius sword is pretty much approximately the same length as a Kali stick, and it's an interesting sword. It's kind of conquered the world, really. But nowadays, probably a machete is probably the most popular sword in the world. But anyhow, here we go. I'm going to show you right away. I'm going to show you. You're going to hold your weapon, and you're going to, if it was a training stick or whatever, it's a nice little stretch you can do by pushing on this down here and bringing your elbow. Your elbow comes in for this motion, so I'm circling this motion. Normally you'd be doing this with a training stick, but this is not sharp, so it's a training sword, so this is fine. So just warming up my wrist here doing this. This is to get the flexibility, because ideally you want to keep your fingers closed, but as you're learning this, a lot of times you're going to open a couple fingers. Just be careful not to throw your weapon. So anyways, this is the kind of a flexibility motion here. So now you're going to take your weapon and you're going to drive it down, but as you drive it down, your elbow is going to come in as you turn your blade out. So your palm comes from facing inward to facing outward. As I go down, my palm faces outward, my elbow comes in. So it's going to look like this. So as I go down, it goes like that. So slow, it's going to look like that. So it's faster, it's like that. That's a twirl, okay? So you can twirl down. It looks like this, downward. Or I can also twirl upward. I can bring it up with the reverse motion into what we call an open position here, right here, kind of like your boxing. So from here, I'm going to twirl downward, and then I'm going to twirl upward. So a little faster, it looks like this. Twirling down, twirling up, down, up. So once again, the weapon goes down, the palm rolls out, my elbow comes in, and I bring it up this way. Okay? So I can twirl from the bottom, I can twirl it up to this open position, but I can also twirl it across to what we call a closed position. This is just a different line. So I can twirl it up, I can twirl it down, I can twirl it across. Boom, down, up, down, across. Bam, bam. So here's another version here too. I'm going to do an angle 1, which is a diagonal cut here, and I'll do an angle 2. Okay, so this is very simple, sort of makes a figure 8. So as I come back with this number 2, I'm going to allow a little twirl at the bottom and then bring it up. So here, 1, 2, twirl, up. 1, 2, twirl down, twirl up. 1, 2, twirl down, twirl up. Now I'm going to tighten that up. I'm going to make it look more like a move we call an abanico. So when I come back after the 1, from my hand in a low position, I'm just going to roll my wrist as if I'm going to hit something like that. Boom, like I'm just going to hit that way. It could be more like an angle, this angle, which is kind of like a redonda, what we call a redonda, reaching out, or it could just be a little flip. If it's a little flip in this case, I'm going to flip it over, then I'm going to roll it back down here and up again. So faster it would look like this. Down, over, down, up. So slower it's going to look like this. So angle 1 to basically an abanico, flipping it over, and then letting the weight of the weapon roll down into a down position and roll up. So I can add that little downward roll there, or I can just bring it, there's the roll right there. So I could be doing an angle 1 and angle 2, angle 1, angle 2. I could do an angle 2, roll it up, do an angle 1, abanico, roll up, or angle 1, redonda, roll up. So there's a few little versions of different maneuvers we do, and then you can mix in all kinds of other stuff. Maybe I'm doing an angle 1, an angle 2, maybe I'm doing angle 1, then an umbrella. Add some twirls in there, just like that. Sometimes I go cross. Boom, boom, just like that. Well, there you are. Enjoy, have fun. See ya.